Actually brought to me by Owen. We are a one-stop shop town. Why do we need a constable?
Woo!
Are you really telling me that my hard-earned dollars from going to work all week long, excuse me, are you really telling me that my hard-earned dollars that I go to work every day and provide a service for my community need to go to paying constables to sit in front of the the elementary school for 6 hours a day? I can't put those tax dollars back into that school that he sits in front of that is now, what's the number? How much are we in debt? Like 200 something, 100,000? Like, it's ridiculous. But I gotta pay a constable. Sorry, I'm not behind it.
Defunding.
What, say it again?
Defunding.
Defund the Bethel police, whatever you want to call it, because it ain't a department. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be against all police and defunding all the police, but they definitely do have entirely too much money. They don't need fucking tanks driving down the street. They don't need to be able to just barge in your door whenever they feel like it because you're knocked out and didn't answer the door. Sorry, Breonna Taylor.
Me too.
That's pretty much all I have to say, and just letting you know what my agenda moving forward is we're not going to stop. This is going to keep going, not just here in Bethel, but we are going to spread out a little bit. There were some complications I heard about the one in South Royalton. We'll be going back to visit them. Randolph, they're our neighbors. We're going to let them know that we stand with them. And we're going to move our way up to Montpelier, and we're going to march on the state building. With that being said, I'm going to read this speech. This is from Melanie Davis. It says, "Hi, my name is Melanie Davis. My dad, my brothers, and I moved here in 2012. I'm not going to lie. When my dad first told me we were moving here, I cried. Over time, I have learned to truly love this community. But that's not what I'm here to talk about." Sorry, this thing keeps skipping around on me. "I'm here to share my experience when I started school here in Bethel. For those that don't know, you can literally throw a baseball and hit Bethel School. Starting at a new school is hard enough, but now imagine coming from New Jersey, where there's diversity everywhere, to a small rural Vermont school where there is close to none. I didn't really think about it till 8th grade when some kids started pointing out that I looked different. At first I tried to ignore it, but the more often they pointed out my differences, the more I started to notice them. Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. Up until junior year of high school, I got called racist names for years, and the school didn't do anything about it, but they were very aware of it. This took a toll not only on my confidence, but my mental health too. I started hating the way I looked, my skin, ears, nose, hands, and even my hair. I stared at myself in the mirror for hours trying to figure out how I could make myself stand out less. But in fact, I was born in this skin and nothing was going to change that. What needed to change was the culture in the school. But now is the time to start teaching the younger generation about how important it is to be educated on Black culture, and that the time is now to come together as communities to support each other, no matter your skin color or beliefs. Thank you, Bethel." Being a Black man that was born in Connecticut and was brought to Vermont and raised in the foster system, I can relate to that story 100%. I used to sit in the shower and literally scrub myself, trying to figure out why I couldn't get this darkness off my skin.
Oh my God.
I had no idea. I grew up, didn't know that there was black and white. I grew up in a white household. Didn't know that my dad wasn't my real dad. I had a white mom and a white dad. All right, I'm just different. I don't know why. There's gotta be something, I'm just dirty. There's something dirty that I can't get off. And so I would sit there and scrub and scrub and scrub until I was red. I wasn't even black anymore, I was red. Then high school came. and it was nigger this and nigger that, and you're a black piece of shit. I started to fight back. Not verbally, I wouldn't sit there and call them crackers or honkies or white pieces of trash, but I would fight you. I don't care, you didn't even have to say something racist to me. I just had so much anger and hate in my heart that I would just haul off and punch any random person just because I wanted to. You want to sit here and say stupid shit to me, I'm just gonna bug out. About 3 years ago, I grew up and became a man. And part of growing up is being able to sit here and talk.
Amen.
I might not be able to talk to people that want to listen, or that don't want to listen, I mean, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to try.
Right.
There's a lot of people here, or not, that aren't here, that wanted to come, but they didn't view things the way that we viewed them. I sat down and talked to Owen. Owen sat down and made a 36-minute video directed at these people to try and talk to them, letting them know that he was there to listen. He was willing to learn. As white people, and I speak to the white people in this crowd because there's a lot of you, it is your job to do that exact same thing. There's people out there that want to learn. They may not want to hear it from a black guy. If they hear it from a white person, they're going to be more susceptible to what you're trying to say.
Amen.
I can sit here and I can talk to my black brothers and sisters. They're going to understand it because they get it. White people need to talk to white people so that then the black people can come and talk to the white people because the white people are now willing to listen. So I thank each and every one of you that are here, white, black, yellow, brown, I don't give a fuck. Thank you for being here and listening.
Yes.
Now I ask you to go out and speak. I see a lot of signs.
Amen.
Silence kills. White silence is violence. Those aren't just signs. Those are facts. I saw another one that was actually new. I saw a lot of my white friends get upset when I say white silence is violence, because that's probably one of my favorite signs I've seen at any protest. But there was another one that was, like we say, white people don't like to listen to black people the way they talk. Somebody out here has a sign that says, white silence is compliance.
Yes, it is.
That
Yes,
sign
I've seen that sign.
is going to say so much more than Black Lives Matter. Demilitarize the police. Hear black voices. Peace, love, and justice for black lives. White silence means compliance.
Yes, yes, yes.
To the police, I say this again. White silence is compliance.
White silence is compliance. White silence is compliance.
If you see a fellow officer doing something and you do nothing about it, I am going to hold you personally accountable. I will be that voice for this community. I have no problem doing so. And that's all I gotta say.